Race fans, I'm Owen McCall coming to you from the New Smyrna Speedway in New Smyrna Beach, Florida. It is Thursday, July 5th, 2018, and we are getting ready to go for our next feature event of the night. It is the Open Wheel Modifieds. These cars are set to go for 35 laps around the famed high banked half mile. This race is coming after the Clyde Hart Memorial 100 lap super late model race. In fact, there's the Clyde Hart runner-up, Brad May, in his white number 9 late model, heading off of the track here after doing a post-race interview. But as these modifieds are rolling off, here's the starting lineup. On the pole position in the 15, that is Robert Deal. And on the outside of him in the 24, it is Ricky Moxley, who also competed in that 50-lap pro late model race last week. Row 2 is going to be Matthew Green, who also competes in the sportsman division in the 44. And in the 66, it is... No, the 00 is Matt Thornton. Matt Thornton's supposed to be up there in the 00. Row 3 is Wayne Parker in the 1 and the Jerry Symons in the 66. Then it's going to be Curtis Robinson in the 17 and Aaron Overman in the 29. We also have Jared Ellis in the 22 and Mike Dahm in the 90. Tink Tucker is also listed here as being in the other 15, but I don't see him out, that other 15 out there. But we have a pretty decent amount of modifieds set to go for you tonight. Thornton is, we have a few drivers starting in the rear where they're not supposed to. But they're going to elect us. Well, I wouldn't say not supposed to. They're electing to start in the rear. So as we're running right now, it's going to be Tank Tucker, followed by Moxley, Green, Parker. Then it's going to be Symons, Curtis Parker. That's going to be the 22, the 58, the 90 of Dom, and then the 00 of Thornton is going to round out in the back. So right now they're currently pacing the field, getting ready for their 35-lap feature event. Drivers to watch drivers to watch tonight. The 1W of Wayne Parker and the 66 of Jerry Symons. Look, I can't talk tonight. But the two of them will be the drivers to watch for tonight. Jerry Symons is the defending track champions. Now we have one car that was scheduled to be on the field that's getting pushed out. That's Aaron Overman in the 29. They're trying to push Aaron Overman out onto the track right now in that 29 car to get him a little bit of a start. Aaron Overman used to compete in the Bomber division, driving a Monte Carlo numbered 03. But what happened was they changed the Bomber division in the offseason. They changed it so it was only front-wheel drive V4s allowed. People didn't like that very much, so the track instituted a new strictly stock division where you could run V6s and V8s. You could also run small pickup trucks. You could run like Chevy S10s, Dodge Dakotas, cars like that out here. Trucks like that out in the strictly stock division. In fact, I'll link you down in the description below to the new super stock rules. Now, Ryan Stevens, he's the PA announcer here, and speaking of that strictly stock division, he has a challenge he posed to the first winner of the newly minted strictly stock division. If you come out here and you are the first winner of the season in the newly minted strictly stock division, and you're over the age of 21, he will buy you a beer. If you do it in the truck, he'll buy you 2 beers. Once again, you have to be over the age of 21 for him to get you a beer. If you're under 21, I'm sure he'll buy you a Pepsi, which is the official soft drink of the New Smyrna Speedway. But again, in the description, I'll link you below to that new strictly stock class. We'd love to see you guys out here racing with us. I'll do anything I can to see if I can promote this track, help promote this track, and see you guys out here. Right now, the modifieds are getting ordered to double up with Robert Deal in the 15 taking the inside. So that's putting Ricky Moxley on the outside. That's going to be followed by Green and Parker. Then it's going to be Symons. Caution still out. Caution still out. They're going to double up. So next time by, it's going to be the 1 to go signal. The 15 of leading to the green. So Robert Neal is going to lead into the green in the 15 of Ricky Moxley on the outside. Aaron Overman's joined the field on that 29. He's going to tag along in the back along with Matt Thornton and Mike Dahm. So the lights are out on the Daytona Dodge Pace Truck Modified Division. Getting ready to go green for 35 laps of racing action tonight. Following this, we'll have the Bombers and the Sportsman dash for cash. So Daytona Dodge Pace Truck pulling off of the track into the pit road. front row. It's going to be Robert Deal and Ricky Moxley. They are looking for the green flag. Green flag is on. We are modified racing at New Smyrna. Going down into turn 1 they go, side by side. Ricky Moxley's up high. He's going to try and get the lead. Off of turn number 2, Ricky Moxley gets the lead. Here comes Wayne Parker in the third. He's going to go to the outside. He's going to go up high. He's going to try and get around Robert Deal. Side by side, they come down the front straightaway. Lap 1 is going to be led by Ricky Moxley. Wayne Parker's going to go to the outside of Robert Deal. And we have a car around to the wall on the front straightaway. That is Aaron Overman. Caution is out for the 29 of Aaron Overman, getting sideways and spinning into turn 1. Now, 1 lap is completed because the leaders did cross the line. Overman's able to get that car straightened out and rolling. Overman, the former competitor in that 0-3 Monte Carlo in the Bomber division, when that class was essentially a free-for-all, now in the modifieds. Matt Thornton was another former Bomber competitor, but he has since switched to the modifieds, and his buddy Joe Hamilton was also a Bomber competitor last year, who has switched into the Sportsman division. Aaron Overman going to come around and rejoin the field in the back. He's going to park it up at the top of 4 and let the rest of the field come by. But right now, after 1 lap in the books, Ricky Moxley is the leader, followed by Robert Deal, Wayne Parker, and Matthew Green. So Overman parked himself up at the top of 4, waiting for everybody to go by so he can hop in the back here behind Matt Thornton. Everyone's getting to the quarters to double up, but Overman's still parked. And now he's rolling. Right now, the Bomber division is rolling out into the pit lane for their feature at the end of this. Zach Curtis is back in that 63 car. We also had a very interesting story, which I'll touch on during the pace laps of that Bomber feature, but Zach Curtis is back in that 63 car as he's wheeling that Acura out into the pits. Robert Deal is leader. Ricky Moxley has chosen the outside line, so the 1 to go signal is coming out. So the lights are out on the Daytona Dodge Pace Truck, and don't get too excited there. Don't get too excited there. Green flag hasn't come out yet. But right now, everyone's ready to go. The lights are out of the Daytona Dodge Pace Truck as they are going back through 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway they go. Ricky Moxley, race leader, has chosen the outside line. Again, this is not a complete restart, even though the caution came out. The leaders had crossed the start-finish line, so 1 lap was completed. Daytona Dodge Pace Truck pulling into the pit lane. Ricky Moxley's leading him to the green. They're looking for the green. Green flag's out. We're modified racing once again. Great start from Robert Deal as they go down from 1 and 2. Moxley still hanging tough up top side, but it looks like Robert Deal has the inside line working, and new leader Robert Deal. Down the back straightaway they go. Right now the top 4, top 5 are all falling into place here. Wayne Parker wants to go to the inside. Parker wants second. As they go back to 1 and 2, Wayne Parker wanting to get down low on the bottom of Ricky Moxley. Moxley gets a little bit loose off of 2. Robert Deal trying to pull away a little bit, but Matthew Green is there in the 44, and Jerry Symons is there in the 66. Symons trying to get into a battle position with Tom. They go back to 1 and 2, trying to get out of line. Ooh, contact was made. Got a bit sideways. To the bottom for second place goes Wayne Parker in the 1W. Parker to the bottom of Moxley. Moxley going to try and put him off, but Parker going to stay on the low side. This side-by-side battle is giving Robert Deal a bit of a cushion to move out front in that 15, and second place goes to Wayne Parker. Down the back straightaway they go. Here we go now. So we're going to have a battle for the 4th spot here between the 44 of Matthew Green and the 66 of Jerry Symons. That 24 car, Ricky Moxley, he competed in the 50-lap Pro Late Model feature here last week, driving the number 38, and now he's out here in the modified. Wayne Parker trying to close the gap between him and Robert Deal. Wayne Parker wants the lead. Parker goes to the bottom, down the front straightaway. Robert Deal still has the lead. 6 laps in. And around, we have a wreck with the 2 leaders. Wayne Parker tagged the back of Robert Deal, and the 2 of them got hooked together, and the 2 of them are in the wall. Second caution has come out. Our race leaders tangled over in turn 1. Parker tried to go low, but his front bumper got hooked with Robert Deal. Now their spotters are actually up here on the stands arguing with each other as they're climbing down the ladder. But it appears to me that there's a small fire brewing in Wayne Parker's number 1W. Caution flag is out for the second time tonight. Ricky Moxley now assumes the lead, followed by Matthew Green and Jerry Symons. Matt Thornton is bringing his 00 down the pit road during this caution. He appears to be done for the night, but right now the tow trucks are coming up.
Spotters with some disagreements the way it looks.
Matt Thornton's 00 is still rolling. Looks like he's going to rejoin the field. Both drivers are okay. Both drivers are out of their cars and walking around, so that is a very good to hear. That was a hard impact into the wall for both cars. You have to remember, this wall is solid concrete. There is no safer barrier here at New Smyrna, so if you make contact with the wall, you make contact with the wall. There's nothing to cushion the blow. So it's really good to see that those drivers are out and walking around and they're okay. So 6 laps in the books of tonight's modified feature, and we are under caution for the second time tonight at the New Smyrna Speedway.
It was like one of those dates go on and you think it's going to be bad and then somehow bring your own bell. And I know you're basically after a couple years, but anyways, we still got a couple cars back in time on. Look how much it is. You know what? Look at that. They all have
Right now we are currently under a lengthy caution period at the New Smyrna Speedway for an incident in turn 1 involving Robert Deal in the 15 and Wayne Parker in the 1. The two drivers tangled entering the first turn, with the front bumper of Parker's number 1 tagging the rear bumper of Deal's number 15, sending both cars into the wall over in turn 1. This caution is taking us a little bit longer than expected. So for the time being, we're just going to take a break and we will be back. We are back from the lengthy caution period to clean up a 2-car incident involving Robert Deal and Wayne Parker. Deal's crunched race car was towed off of the track, but Parker was able to remove the car under its own power. With this wreck, Ricky Moxley has once again resumed the lead. He is choosing the outside line, with Matthew Green in the 44 taking up the inside. And third is going to be Jerry Symons in the 66. Right now, everyone was given the orders to double up. We're waiting for track equipment to move off the track, including the tow truck and the little buggy up there on the outside of turn 1. But we are back from a lengthy caution period. So right right now. We're currently waiting for the tow truck and the buggy to get off the track, and once track equipment gets off, we'll have the one to go signal. We'll be back racing. We still have 2 more events after this. We have the Bomber feature event and the Sportsman Dash for Cash. Those races are 20 laps and 10 laps respectively. The NASCAR official is displaying the one to go signal this time by as these drivers are making it down. And according to my watch, we've officially passed midnight. It's 12:02. The racing tonight was supposed to start at 7:30. Mother Nature had other plans, pushed the start back till 9:15. That's when they rolled off the first feature event, the Super Stocks, and so it's after midnight. And the modified feature has run 6 of their scheduled 35 laps. Daytona Dodge Pace Truck pulling off of the track. Ricky Moxley in the 24 has chosen the outside line for the restart. He's going to lead him to the green. Right now, everybody's bunching up, looking for the green, and green flag's out. We're racing. Moxley going to get a really good run on that restart as they go down to 1. Green and second, side by side for third. Symons on the bottom, 22 up high. And Jerry Symons looks like he's going to clear for third. And he's going to run after Matt Green for second, because Green is also driving in the Sportsman Dash for Cash up next. So as soon as this race is over, while the Bomber feature is going on, he's got to get into his Sportsman car and come out and run the Dash for Cash. So right now, I would say any driver right now in that top 3 has a shot of winning this race. 7 laps are in the books. Here we go out of turn 4 down the front straightaway. Moxley still has the lead. But Jerry Symons is trying to reel in Green for second. Symons is the defending modified track champion here at New Smyrna in that 66 car. And he really wants to go to victory lane here tonight. We also got another rain scare tonight. It started drizzling during that lengthy caution period, and we thought another rain delay was in order. But thankfully that rain had stopped, and we're going to resume tonight, hopefully without issue. As Ricky Moxley is still showing the way in that 24 car. And, like I said earlier, when that caution happened between Dylan Parker and the spotters were having a disagreement as they were walking and they were climbing down the ladder to get off the roof. 10 laps in the books. Here, 11 laps going to be in the books. Now it's Moxley off the line. Right now, the field making their way around the 29 of Aaron Overman as he is pulling off of the track. Now Jerry Symons trying to reel in Matt Green for second. It appears that Symons can reel Green in a little bit in the corners, but he can't so much in the straightaways. And now Green is going to try to reel in Moxley for the lead. Right now Green trying to get by Moxley for the lead as they come off of 4. Down the front straightaway. 15 laps in the books. Again, ladies and gentlemen, the modifieds used to run 25 lap features. However, that was changed in the off-season. Now they run 35 lap features alongside the Super Late. Any driver in this top 3 right now has a shot at getting this race. Moxley, Green, and Symons. We are halfway. 17 laps are in the books. We're halfway. Symons once again trying to close in on Green for second. Moxley still out front in the 24. Right now, the Bombers and the Sportsmen are coming back after the last two events tonight. The 20-lap Bomber feature and the 10-lap Sportsman Dash for Cash. Following tonight, following the modified feature. Right now, the leaders are making their way around the 00 of Matt Thornton. Another slower car on the racetrack right now. As Symons all over the back bumper of Green for second. Now, Green got a bit looser out of 4. Now they're making their way around the 90 of Mike Dahm. And they're coming up to the 17 of Curtis. Go now, got in the back bumper of that slower car. That's going to open up the door for Matt Green and Jerry Symons. Ricky Moxley got caught up behind a slow car, and that's allowed Matt Green and Jerry Symons to catch up. Now Jerry Symons gets second away from Matt Green. Jerry Symons now going for the lead. Symons to the outside as they go through 3 and 4. Ricky Moxley got caught up behind a lap car, and that opened the door for Green and Symons to catch up to him. Symons clears Matt Green for second, and now Symons wants to get all over the rear bumper. Black flag is coming out for the 17. Black flag has been waved on the racetrack for the 17 car. Going too slow. After he caught up the leader, so the 17's been black flag. Up front, it's still Ricky Moxley, but he has a bit of a challenge now. They're trying to slow, and they're slowing up to get around a slower car as the 58. Jerry Symons wants the lead. He's going to try to the bottom. Matthew Green's going to get involved in that scrap as well. They're bumping. They're beating and banging, ladies and gentlemen. Down the front straightaway they go. Moxley still has the lead with Symons. Hugging the bottom of the track. Moxley comes down to throw the block. Moxley has thrown the block. He is still up front. Here we go for 3 and 4. Symons trying to get the lead again. Matt Green still there in the 44, coming down to the line. There's 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go. In the modified feature, 25 and 55 laps in the books. That was exhilarating right there. Got caught up behind a lap car, and here they're right back in it. Symons to the inside of Moxley. Symons going to try and bump Moxley up out of the way. Symons all over Moxley's rear bumper. The 66 all over the 24, but the 24 is still able to remain out front. And here comes Matthew Green getting involved in that scrap of the 44. Green's been up there competitive in that 44 car as him and Symons are trying to find every way they can to get around Moxley's number 24. Trying to get a bit of a cushion there between him and Symons to maintain that victory as they go to 3 and 4 to get to 4. Right now our leaders have to get around the 90 of Mike Dahm. They're going to get around the 90 of Mike Dahm. Moxley and Symons to put a little bit of distance between them and him. Symons still trying to close in on Moxley as they come down to the line. It's going to be 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go in tonight's modified feature event. Symons wants to get to the bottom. Symons is going to bump Moxley again. That's going to push Moxley a little bit farther into the now. Symons is tracking down. Jerry Symons is all over Moxley's rear bumper. Symons is going to try and reel him in again here. He wants that lead. So the 66 is going to try to reel that 24 in again. Next time by, it's going to be 2 laps to go. There's 3 laps to go right now. Symons trying to think of every way he can to get around Moxley. He's right right up on the bumper. He's going to get Moxley loose. He's going to try and get up under him. Not going to happen. But Symons still there as they come to the line. 2 laps to go. Jerry Symons still all over Ricky Moxley's back bumper. Here we go down the back straightaway. Next time by it's going to be the white flag. Next time by it's going to be the white flag. White flag in the air. Ricky Moxley has the lead. Down to the line. Jerry Symons was all over the rear bumper for Ricky Moxley, but now as he's reached the last lap, there's nothing he can do about it. Coming out of turn number 4 to take the checkered flag, Ricky Moxley is the winner in the modifieds at New Smyrna Speedway, followed by Jerry Symons and Matthew Green. Symons was really putting it on him, really trying to get around him, and that is how you do it. Here comes our last finisher of the race, Mike Dahm, taking the checkered flag. And once Robert Deal and Wayne Parker got involved in that crash, it was all Ricky Moxley up front. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, coming down into the Hampton Inn Victory Lane, the winner of the modified feature, Ricky Moxley.